Ever wonder how some people seem to have more hours in the day than you do? Well, the secret might lie in something called atomic habits. These are small, simple changes we can make in our daily routines that, when consistently applied, can lead to significant improvements over time. They're like tiny gears in a large clock. Individually they may seem insignificant, but together they keep the entire mechanism running smoothly. In terms of productivity and time management, atomic habits can be a game changer. Whether it's setting aside 10 minutes each morning to plan your day, or dedicating a specific time each evening to unwind and prepare for the next day, these small actions can have a big impact. They help us to make the most of our time, to work smarter, not harder. So, let's dive into the world of atomic habits and discover its potential. What exactly are atomic habits and why should you care? Well, imagine your daily behaviors as atoms, the smallest components of matter combining to form the molecules of your life. That's the concept of atomic habits in a nutshell. They are the small, routine behaviors we engage in, often without even thinking about it. Now you might be wondering, how do these habits form? It all starts in the brain. There's a region of our brain called the basal ganglia that plays a key role in the development of habits. When we perform an action repeatedly, our brain begins to automate the process, creating a neural pathway that makes the action easier to perform over time. This is why, after driving the same route to work for months, you can often do it without even thinking. But there's more to habits than just repetition. There's also the matter of rewards. When we engage in a behavior that brings pleasure or reduces discomfort, our brain releases a chemical called dopamine, which makes us feel good. This dopamine rush reinforces the habit, making it more likely we will repeat the behavior in the future. So, the process of habit formation is essentially a loop. Cue, action, reward. An external or internal cue triggers an action. The action, if rewarding, leads to a desire to repeat the behavior. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, creating a habit. But why should you care about all this? The answer lies in the power of atomic habits. These tiny behaviors may seem insignificant on their own, but when repeated over time, they have a compounding effect. They can lead to significant changes in our lives, shaping our health, productivity, and happiness. Just as atoms combine to form complex molecules, atomic habits combine to form complex behaviors. They are the building blocks of our daily routines, and by understanding and harnessing them, we can dramatically transform our lives. Now that you understand what atomic habits are, let's explore how they can transform your life. So how can atomic habits make a difference in your life? Let's delve into the benefits these small, consistent habits can have on your daily life. The first and perhaps most impactful benefit is improved productivity. When we break down large tasks into smaller, manageable actions, we lessen the burden of the task, making it easier to accomplish. Over time, these small steps compound, leading to significant progress. Consider the story of Jerry Seinfeld, renowned comedian and actor. He famously used a simple atomic habit to enhance his creativity and productivity, writing a joke every single day. No matter how busy his schedule was, he made sure to pen down a joke each day. This small habit compounded over time, leading to a successful career that spanned several decades. The second key benefit of atomic habits is better time management. Instead of wasting time deciding what to do next, your atomic habits serve as a guide, helping you utilize your time effectively. Think of it as having a personal assistant who knows exactly what you need to do and when. Finally, these habits can lead to an overall enhancement in your life. When you're productive and managing your time well, you naturally have more time for things you enjoy. You feel more in control, less stressed, and generally happier. Successful people across various fields, from sports to business, have used atomic habits to reach their goals. As you can see, the power of atomic habits can be quite astonishing. Scene script, ready to start building your own atomic habits? Let's dive into the practical side of things. Building atomic habits is about making small, manageable changes to your daily routine that, over time, compound into significant improvements in your productivity and overall quality of life. Start by identifying areas in your life that could use a bit of fine-tuning. It could be as simple as wanting to read more or as complex as improving your time management skills. Once you've identified these areas, it's time to start small. This is crucial. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with drastic changes. Instead, focus on incorporating tiny habits into your daily routine. For instance, if you want to read more, don't aim to read a book a week. That's a recipe for burnout. Instead, start by reading for 5 minutes a day. It's a small enough commitment that it won't feel like a chore. but it's a step in the right direction. Next, you need to make these habits stick, and the best way to do that? Make them enjoyable. If you dread doing something, you're less likely to stick with it. But if you can find a way to make it enjoyable, you're more likely to make it a habit. So, find a book you're excited about, make a cozy reading nook, and start looking forward to your daily reading time. Another important aspect is to attach your new habits to existing ones. This concept is known as habit stacking. If you already have a habit of drinking coffee in the morning, attach your new reading habit to it. So, your new routine would be, drink coffee, then read for 5 minutes. Finally, be patient with yourself. Building atomic habits isn't about seeing immediate results. It's about making small, consistent changes over time. There will be days when you don't feel like sticking to your habits, and that's okay. The most important thing is to not give up. Just pick up where you left off the next day. Remember, the key to atomic habits is consistency and patience. But what about those days when motivation is low? In our journey towards building atomic habits, we've all encountered those moments. The days when the spark is dim, the energy is low, and the motivation seems to have packed its bags for a long vacation. But remember, habits are like muscles, they need consistent work. Even on the days when motivation is in short supply, it's important to keep going. The secret is in understanding that motivation isn't always the driving force behind success. It's not about waiting for the right mood or the perfect moment. It's about discipline, consistency, and a commitment to your goals. When motivation wanes, discipline must take the wheel. So, how do we stay motivated? Start by setting small, achievable goals. These bite-sized targets are less daunting and more manageable. Each time you achieve one, it's a little victory, a boost to your motivation. Next, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? What's the end goal? Revisiting your purpose can reignite the fire of motivation. Also consider having an accountability partner. This could be a friend, a mentor, or anyone you trust. They can help keep you on track, provide feedback, and offer encouragement when things get tough. Lastly, celebrate your progress. Reward yourself for the small wins. This not only boosts your motivation but also reinforces the habit you're trying to build. With the right mindset, atomic habits can become a part of your daily routine. So, are you ready to take control of your time and productivity? That's the question we've been exploring today. We've delved into the world of atomic habits, those tiny, almost invisible actions that, when done consistently, can lead to monumental changes in our lives. We've learned how these small habits can make a huge difference, enhancing productivity and improving time management. Remember, atomic habits are not about making big, dramatic changes all at once. They're about making small, sustainable changes that can easily be incorporated into your daily routine. They're about recognizing the power of consistency and the cumulative effect of minor actions over time. So why not give it a go? Start by identifying a few small habits you'd like to build, and then make a commitment to doing them every day. Start small, be consistent, and watch as atomic habits transform your life. Did you find this video helpful? If you did, and if you're interested in learning more about atomic habits or other strategies for achieving your goals, why not subscribe to our channel? Here at Thrive to Success, our mission is to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and motivation you need to take control of your own success story. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a wealth of content on personal development, productivity, and success. So why wait? Subscribe to Thrive to Success today and start your journey to success. Remember, the smallest action can lead to the biggest change. Start small, be consistent, and watch as your life transforms.